Hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how I bleach my knots on my closure and just customize them in general. I know this has been highly requested, so let's jump into it. So first I'm going to start by just doing a rough part of how I want to style my closure. It doesn't have to be perfect because once I actually install it, this part won't look like this. But what I like to do is darken my roots on my lace closure just because I feel like the hair is always a brown color and it blends in too much with the lace when the lace is brown. So I do like to just take some color. Today I'm going to be using Adore, and this is in the color Off Black. It's better if you actually use a permanent hair dye, but I didn't have any on hand, so I'm just going to use this rinse. And I'm just going to pour a little bit, and I'm also going to add a little developer to it. Not sure if it really made a difference, but yeah, I'm going to add the developer. But like I was saying, just darkening the roots just kind of makes the lace pop and look more natural. When I have my hair left out, my hair is dark as well, so it just overall blends better to me. Now, you don't have to do this, but this is just something that I like to do personally for my lace closures and just to make them look more natural. So I'm just going to take some on my brush and just start applying it at the roots. I'm not going real far. I'm literally just doing the roots. So I'm doing about an inch or so, just painting on the black hair color. And yeah, it's really easy, really simple. Doesn't take too long. Just putting it on. And I'm also going to go and part the hair in sections and just continue to add the black color throughout the roots on the whole closure. To darken my roots before I bleach my knots, just because I like this color to sit as long as possible. And you also want to make sure you're really careful and don't get it on the lace. So this is how it is when it's done. Just applied it all around. And next I'm going to flip my wig over to expose the lace. I'm familiar with bleaching knots. It's basically just bleaching those little knots where the lace is tied, where the hair is tied onto the lace, just to lighten it so that it looks like scalp. So that's what I'm doing here, and I'm going to use the quick blue. I prefer the quick blue over the regular one just because the quick blue doesn't look as brassy. So yeah, I'm going to use the quick blue. I'm going to pour a little of that. Next, I'm going to use 20 volume developer. Now you can use any level that you want. I prefer to use the 20 volume developer just because it lightens at a slower pace, so you can keep an eye on it, and because it's really easy to over bleach your knots. I have done this before. I have had an orange scalp from over bleaching my knots, and it's not cute. And so yeah, I prefer to use the 20 volume developer. Now I'm going to add a little developer at a time just because I want this to be a really thick, creamy consistency. You don't want it too runny because you don't want it to run and disperse throughout the hair. You just want it to stay on the lace. Just stay on the lace. So I'm just adding a little developer at a time, then stirring and mixing until I get it to a consistency that I like. I'm literally just going to paint it on. People have asked me how do I bleach my knots. It's really a simple process. I'm just going to apply it on. Not too thick, but just a nice, even layer. Just apply it to the roots. And I let mine sit for maybe 15 to 20 minutes, and that includes the application as well. Like I said, I don't like to let mine sit too long just because I have over bleached my knots before, and so I'm just really paranoid about letting it sit. So application plus letting it sit, it took maybe 15 to 20 minutes. Then I rinsed everything out using neutralizing shampoo, conditioned and parted my hair, and yeah, that's basically it. It's a really quick and easy process. It's really not that hard at all, and it makes a world of a difference if you bleach your knots before installing your closure. You don't have to go in as often with powder to make sure that it's the right color. It literally looks like your scalp when I do this. I also have a video on how I made this wig, so I'll leave that down below just in case you want to check it out. But that's pretty much it. I didn't do an application video on how I install it, but I will show you a quick little clip on when I was installing it. And I do have a full video on how I install my lace closures, and I'll leave that down below as well for you guys to go check out. So I hope that this video was informative. I hope that you learned something. I hope that you guys get your knots bleached on your closures nice and perfect. And yeah, hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll see you all next time. Bye.
Acts 2, pedestrian.